Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Bagger Don at StockMarketCaddy.com, and today is June 21st, Friday evening. The markets are now closed at about 6:40. We try to do this not every day, but a few times a week to show you some of the trading results that we've had. We're not trying to make any claims. We're not trying to annoy you. We're not, or annoy. We're trying to inspire, to show you what's possible, both for folks that may be passing by on YouTube and even for our members. On Friday, from midnight to approximately 3 p.m., we ran a specific strategy on gold, on a 1-point gold futures contract, on a 1-point Renko chart with a swing machine paint bar. Let me show you the strategy. This, once again, is the strategy. A strategy that we ran on Thursday that produced some $6,600 and a profit factor, excuse me, of 3.1. On Friday, today, we ran it on gold. The settings, long and short, 3, both long and short. One contract, timer switch was turned off, but the program turned on at midnight, and we ran it until 3. We set the core controls at close, sensitivity at 1, frequency at 20, variance at 1.5. All other, the alternating trade switch has been neutralized anyway, so that wasn't necessary, and we did not run any stops or profit targets. And you want to know, what did it do? Let me show you. This is the TradeStation Trade Manager Analysis. I can generate a report. We didn't do any other trading. And this is in fact what was deposited in our account. $796. A profit factor of 1.43. Not as good as the day before, but still very good. This was fully robotic. We were making $1.43 for every dollar we expended. How many trades were there? 10. Percent profitable? 50%. What did the equity curve look like? The account was down as much as 275, had a high water mark of almost 1,400, and we finished here. Now, in that report, that is exactly the amount that was deposited in our account. We can also come to something called the performance report. Now, the performance report is a little less accurate. Why? Because the data preceding today, and once I've turned off the strategy gets populated with what we call historical data. And we know this, and our members know this. Now, before we comment on this, let's go to the periodical return. You can see today, in a back test mode, the machine thinks it made 1,530 with a profit factor of 1.91 on 8 trades. Well, it did not do that. We did some $800, in round numbers about 50%. What will we do with that type of number? We're not going to throw out the strategy, but we can begin, as we collect more and more data in more and more comparisons, begin to draw some conclusions. As an example, now this is just one day and one small sample set, but if we maintain a 50% performance of the backtest, we will say that the efficiency of the backtest is about 50%. So when we look at the performance, which is from 421 to 621, about 2 months, it's probably not likely that we're going to make 74,000, but it could be likely that we do half of that. And it may not be likely that we could do the same with the profit factor. It may not be 2.27. It might be some percentage of that. Maybe that's acceptable to you or not. And here is the equity curve in a historical backtest shown here. But once again, if we can just do, half. But this is how we go about trading robotically, robot assisted, how we compare the backtest results with the actual results, collect sample sets, and begin to make some conclusions. But in addition, you can also be trading mechanically. You could be intervening. And if you have good trading instinct and good trading skill sets, it's entirely possible that you could do better. Now, I did not intervene. I think I could have, but I didn't. If this approach to trading in the markets appeals to you, whereby you can get rid of emotional trading, trading greed and fear and all of that and all that haphazardness, and learn to use machinery, technology to extract cash flow from money flow, whether you're trading the NASDAQ, gold, lumber, coffee, Apple, Tesla, options, it really doesn't matter. So be sure to visit stockmarketcaddy.com. If you have questions, feel free to email us, and you're also welcome to call me any day, including weekends, including holidays, from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. You see, folks, I am doing what I love to do. We love to trade in the markets, and I love to teach and empower folks to do what we're doing and hopefully do it even better. This is not a zero-sum game. Your success does not hurt me. And there are many, many ways to trade. We will offer a view for monthly members, a view of our algos at night to enhance your own trading and your own approach. If you want to become an annual member and you want all the tools that we have to run the programs that you want to run, with the settings that you want to run, with the leverage that you want to use and the speed and so forth, and apply your own acumen, you can do better than us. And we will help educate you on how we approach that through something called the Q School. And then we will provide you on an annual basis all of the tools we have: indicators, studies, show me studies, paint bars, and yes, strategies or trading robots. But you do need to have that education, because just like a pilot, just like a race car driver, just like any other, or a golfer, you have to have good acquired skill to use the technology and the tools, and even a carpenter, right? Just because you can secure yourself a skill saw from Lowe's or Home Depot doesn't mean that, or I, could go out and build myself a staircase. I don't have the skill set yet to use it. So we want to make sure that we slow the process down, give you every opportunity to see these tools, who we are, what we're about, give you a chance to work with them before, and do so for over 3+ weeks, so that you get a chance to decide whether or not this is something that you want to do. Have a great weekend, have a great week next week, and call anytime. Thanks so much, everyone. I'm Bagger Don at stockmarketcaddy.com.